and my goal is to help these kids get better and, help them have a positive experience. And sometimes when they're not having that positive experience, sometimes you notice things where, like, man, their focus is just a little bit too trophy driven at 7,
Sure.
you know, or like if we got young guys that are cutting weight all the time, their focus is probably more on winning than it is on development. And so there's little hints of things that people might do that make it clear that I don't know. And they're all great people, I love all of them,
No,
and we
that's the
try to
that's
help
the
them, but
thing. And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it is important to understand that like these are still great human beings, right? Just because they don't love, like I love go like I love getting up in the morning and running the bleach. I just did. I liked it. I thought it felt good to go into first period after a workout. But the other guys I was
and I
running
have
with,
to
they
say,
didn't like it as much.
even like even some of my favorite kids that I've coached over the years haven't necessarily been the guys that have been the most committed in wrestling. I mean, I love there's a lot of those guys that I really like too, but some of my favorite personalities and kids that I just get along with aren't always the guys that are all in. They're just goofy guys and they're fun to be around, you know. So
Who's the 120 that's in your room all the time? I love that kid to death. I saw him this past
I
weekend at Doc B.
yeah, I'm sure you're talking about Lander.
Yeah,
Uh
Lander. He's just a goofball.
yeah.
Love that kid to death.
He and he's been fun since the beginning. He's a good positive energy in the room. He's really helpful to the other kids, and he just is goofy. He knows every kid from every team everywhere in the country, and he's like bros with them. Like, dude, how do you know these guys? Like, I didn't know
That's
anybody when
awesome.
I was in high school, you know.
Fair enough.
But
All right.